Hello, this is Shag, and how you doing? This is, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, but that's not really important. It's just gonna serve as a background thing to, I feel like, talking about stuff a little bit. More specifically, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my LPs. This is directed at people who, like, actually know my channel and, like, have watched videos, because if you're new, this is gonna be really weird as a place to start. Also, I don't know how many new people I actually get anymore, but point is, I feel like talking a bit about some LP related things. Issues of LPs, past, present, and future, without the ghosts, so it's not Christmas Carol, and I don't think I'm Scrooge related in any way. But, We'll deal with the present first, because yes, I'm going to finish Scribblenauts. I'm just a bit of a lazy person. I'm surprised I had an update schedule that was like a video a day for a while. That's pretty nuts. But yeah. As for New Super Mario Bros. U, it's a lot harder to actually get time to record with Ian. Like, he's in New York right now, for example. Not that that's a common occurrence for him. It's just that between class for me and work for him and other stuff, we don't have a million free time units. So that's going to be finished eventually too, but it might take a while. And that brings us to the future and also the past. It's the future past. Because after I finish Scribblenauts, which I don't think I'm not really sure how much of the game is left, come to think of it. Less than half, probably. I mean, we're almost already at that didn't work, the story ending, but then there's more stuff after that, of course. Some of which I haven't actually played before. So we'll see where that goes, but after Scribblenauts, I've got, like, no idea what to do next. At all. Nothing. Okay, well, I have a few, but they're really vague and not really solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some suggestions. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm running out of things. Ow, why don't I just guard? Haha. But I'm running out of ideas for games that I want to do commentary on. Like, I had a thought I could do extra mode in this, or maybe like arena related things in some Kirby games, but I'm not sure on that. I wanted to spear power her, but And as far as the past goes, like I said, I've been doing this for a while. And that's a thing that I'm bringing up because I think most of my past LPs, like, at least beyond a certain point, are pretty much horrible. I guess that's the artist tendency to think that all your past work is an abomination against nature and or whatever medium you work in. If it isn't natural. But, I was thinking, as far as stuff to do in the future, I might consider redoing a few of the really old LPs. Like, the first one was Mega Man 5. Probably wouldn't want to redo that. I mean, I just did a race of it, which you can find on Think's channel, which I'm not going to link in the video or the description, because I'll forget, so there. But, and then, like, the second one was Super Mario Land, which I did a stupid, messed up hack version of it, which wasn't that good. I think those videos have a lot of views for some reason. I've never understood the view system on YouTube, either. But, basically, if there are any of my older LPs that you would, particularly for whatever reason, care to see me do better, or at least hopefully better, you can go ahead and point that out, too, along with any suggestions you might have for things I haven't done before. I mean, no one has actually told me that my old LPs are horrible, except for, like, my conscious or subconscious, or, like, one of them people inside my head. Because YouTube is not... One thing I've noticed about YouTube is that you don't really get criticism on YouTube, especially not constructive criticism. I mean, if you do get criticism, it's not related to your content, and it's really just name-calling most of the time. And we can thank the trolls for that, I guess. Because that's basically all that is. But no one's ever been like, Shag, your LPs are bad. They've just been like, Shag, shut up, I hate you. Or, you're an internet, LOL. And there was a whole mini debacle with Chameleon Twist, which I just eventually got tired of. Those games that you should never play videos, I judge things too harshly, and I did basically name-calling and nothing else in those. At least the equivalent of that for video games. Speaking of games you should never play, a lot of the things I have left that I like but I haven't LP'd are things you should never Let's Play, like Ogre Battle, or Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Ogre Battle 64, I should say. Those would be really bad in video format. I mean, I think the worst thing in video format would probably be Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I would actually consider doing that as a joke one-off video, at least. Ow. So basically, what have I actually said so far? I'm dividing my attention between Waddle Dee and reality here. Let's see. Present LPs are going to finish. Past LPs suck and might be redone if anyone thinks that's a good idea. Future LPs are uncertain and or the last thing I said. Criticism or constructive criticism is not really on YouTube, so I don't know how to make my videos better, per se. Unless you just want me to use a whole bunch of fancy high-tech editing and whatnot. That seems to be the solution according to, like, quote-unquote official Let's Play forums. But I don't really see the need for that, honestly. It's more of a personal preference thing. Maybe it's because I mostly listen to other people's LPs in the background, and I'm not so concerned with the visuals most of the time. But yeah. I would be interested in constructive criticism if anyone had any. That doesn't mean make some up or anything. But also as far as that goes, it would be nice to have a way to explain, like, how to understand YouTube, and, like, why don't I have, for example, as many views as Rome or something? For the record, neither of us particularly care about that. Though I guess I should care because I am running ads on my videos to make money, but... let's see. My conversation with myself is getting derailed quite often. Oh yeah, I don't really know, like, why my videos don't get views, for example. I can guesstimate why I don't get many subscribers. It's a little bit because the videos don't get views, and a little bit because of how inconsistent I am. And that my videos don't necessarily inform or show things skillfully. And humor is a lot more subjective than information. So, where was I going with that? Yeah, I don't understand the YouTube. Ow. I don't know what to do next. Things that I'm doing now are going to get finished, but I'm still concerned about what happens after that, I guess. And this guy's a giant monkey. Or he was. I wonder if there's anything else I intended to talk about that I've just completely forgotten at this point. It's entirely possible. But instead, maybe I can actually pay more attention to the game now. I don't know. Also, I'm cutting this close to actually having to go to class, probably. Because I'm a rebel and I do that sort of thing. I guess. I kind of wish you could play the entire game as Waddle Dee. I mean, you could just use the spear power all the time and pretend. It's not the same. As far as Kirby Arena related stuff goes, like, I realized trying the arena a lot on this that I'm pretty bad at actually surviving. So my idea of doing like challenge runs of abilities of the true arena once I get to that would probably not pan out. One thing, if it emulates well, Kirby Superstar Ultra, at some point I considered doing like helper to hero mode. Not the rest of Kirby Superstar Ultra, because I've already done Superstar Ultra. I mean Superstar, at least. Just the helper to hero part, where you do the arena as the various helper characters. I always thought that was a really cool thing. Even if they have Blade Knight and Sword Knight, and I don't remember the difference. I think one of them has a down stab and the other doesn't. So hooray for that, I guess. Mr. Dooder is the best boss name in this game. So I could do Helper to Hero if that game would run properly. I haven't really tried that. I haven't really tried DS stuff much at all. Guess it hasn't really come up. Other than that, let's see, what are some other older games I could redo? I'm not sure what the cutoff for old videos are bad date-wise would be. Like, I did Kirby's Dream Land 2 a fairly long time ago. Multiple years, probably. I don't know. It's been multiple years since a lot of things. Kirby's Dream Land 3, probably even Kirby 64. I did a lot of Kirby, I guess. I'm just thinking maybe I can do some stuff better. Super Mario Land would be an easy one to do better. Probably. The Donkey Kong Country 2 one, for some reason I really hate that one. Like, I don't even have any specifics, it's just... Ugh. There's something about Donkey Kong Country games that I can't get into them. Like, even if they're good games, I can recognize that they're good. I just lose interest, like, against my will. Like, Donkey Kong Country Returns, I bought that game at some point, and I'm on, like, World 2. I bought it when it came out. And I'm probably never going to play it again. I just know that the ending is really cool. And by cool, I mean hilarious and ridiculous. Well, yeah, I didn't take any damage in that fight, I don't think. But, yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say in a long-winded way, because I chose to record my thoughts over a mildly long-winded video game segment, and now I have to talk while shaking the Wii remote like a lunatic. Not trying. I guess what I'm trying to say is I need suggestions, feedback, etc. You know, if you've got any. If not, I guess you can just enjoy this video for what it is. I think, like me, I think a lot of people listen to stuff like me rambling in the background. Oh yeah, I was like explicitly prepared for that, and yet I ignored it. Alright, no more remote shaking for this. So is there anything else I have to get at? I don't really know. Maybe someone who knows Scribblenauts better than me knows about how far I am through the game, because I didn't finish. I'm assuming that there's not any, like, secret levels not on the world map. But I guess that's entirely possible. I don't think I'd want to go and get all the object shards, because that would just be like me sitting in the hub farm level, like messing around, reading from lists, and then trying to duplicate what the list is telling me to do. It would be pretty boring for all involved. I mean, those are pretty specific. It's not like you can just summon cavernous llamas to solve all of your problems, or other adjective nouns like that. Huh. Now being slightly distracted is actually benefiting me, I think, skill-wise. That's kind of funny. You know what else is kind of funny? I didn't realize you could do this until I was messing around with the arena today. As I started playing this game again recently for no real reason. Actually, I think it's because we did the Kirby's Adventure race and I needed more Kirby. Like, my Kirby levels were critically low. Haha! Taste box, fiend! Ha 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 ha. And the best part about that is the max tomato never despawns if you don't pick it up. So you can just kind of let it sit there. While you wait for Magolor to do something. So, yeah. This is still Shag, but I think I ran out of things to talk about. So just enjoy Magolor. I'm almost done with this arena thing. I won't be late for class, I swear. What are you doing exactly? Oh, you're doing that. I think it took me a while to re-notice that he has a giant eye in the center of his face. When I was considering doing extra mode for this, I wasn't really sure of how different it was. And really, just the bosses are a lot harder. As far as the stages themselves go, it just inspires caution a little more. Oh, I want to kill him with helicopter. Take that! Ah well, I didn't beat my earlier records, but this has been Shag. Please use the comments section to discuss the questions I attempted to convey through rambly means. Or if not, hopefully there was some manner of entertainment hidden in this video for you. Do they have sleep in here? They don't actually. So I just have to, like, explode. See you later.